Okay, good afternoon, Nicole. We've had some lessons on the driving range, and now we get ourselves to the first tee here. Run me through what's going on in your mind, what you think about when you get to the first tee. I know the first tee can be a little bit of a nerve-wracking situation for many. Just run me through what you do here.
Yeah, so I think my problem is obviously that tree, right? That's the first thing I look at when I walk out here. And I don't really have a pre-shot routine. When I have an uncomfortable shot, the first thing I do is just throw the tee in the ground and swing away because I kind of want to get it over with. And I find it hard to line up on this hole for some reason. I'm not good at lining myself out, especially off the tee. I've been struggling a little bit with this shot, and kind of gets my game off to a bad start when I can't get this tee shot down.
Okay, so obviously we have an obstacle here that has to be avoided at all costs here. So first and foremost, we want to make sure that you avoid the obstacle and get the ball in the right part of play so that you're actually going to make a good opening tee shot. The importance of an opening tee shot in a round of golf, I personally feel, is hugely important because that's going to set the tone of how you are for the day. You need a positive, good opening tee shot, especially the first couple of holes. So we want to avoid this and try and focus a little bit more on a specific target in mind. Obviously, we have a wide fairway here, but we're going to try and narrow that focus in a little bit. Obviously, the tree being 120, 130 yards away from us, it's very hard to get a driver up and over that. So I had noticed you have a fairway wood out here, kind of the right play, a 3 or a 4 wood, and we're going to pick that bunker as our intended target here. Now, you said you didn't really have a pre-shot routine. The importance of a pre-shot routine when it comes to under pressure and execution is really, really important. I personally like to stand directly behind the golf ball, and I might borrow your club here for a minute. I'll run the golf club up through the golf ball and at where I want that ball to start on. So that's my ball to target line, my intended ball to target line. We'll see there's a couple of tees that have been left in the ground there. I'm going to pick that as my intended ball to target line. First and foremost, I'm always going to come in and align the club over that intended ball to target line, and then I'm going to apply my feet in the correct manner once I've got my ball to target line picked out. Obviously, in this shot, what we would like to do is ideally shape the ball marginally right to left. So when we align our club face at the ball to target line, we're going to align our feet just a fraction right of that, make the swing along that line, and see the ball turn over naturally down that intended target line. So really, we want you to find what your pre-shot routine is going to be and stick to that all the time. It's important you stick to that off the tee, off your second shot, off your third shot. Helps you under pressure. Make sure that you do the same thing every single time. So let's see you try and pick out that intended target line and go through that routine and just see how comfortable you feel with that.
All right.